I have a question. Are you poor? Are you too poor to afford a Mitsubishi Mirage, Nissan Versa, or even a Chevy Spark? Are the used car markets even too expensive for you? Well, let me take you back to the 1910s all the way up to the end of World War II, where there was a little thing called cycle cars. Cycle cars were the cheapest car type ever. Cheaper than literally everything. Just a frame, steering wheel, seats, engine, and that's pretty much about it. Yeah, and also, these things today would be completely illegal, as many of them did not have turn signals. In fact, some of them didn't even have lights on them. And today we're going to be building one. Well, a higher class, more expensive luxury one, to say the least. We gotta go back about as far as possible in order to find an old-timer style body for this thing. Hopefully it's like a really good one. I was thinking like, ooh, one of these kind of looks like one of the old Mercedes 300 SLs. I was thinking of one of these. Not sure which one. Okay, these ones down here, nah, I don't really like them too much. Not using a mod body, I don't want the frame showing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that one with the soft top, because I'm fairly certain we can get rid of that with transparency. Okay, now we have that. Space frame, we gotta make sure this thing is very lightweight, but also very cheap at the same time. And also, I want to say something, I am not feeling too well, so if you hear a lot of text-to-speech in this, that is because I have a cold. But I'm making this video because, well, you guys have waited long enough, and I think you guys deserve it. Anyway, let's go. I selected an engine, let's see how it sounds. It's an economy engine. Let's go. We'll start off by sculpting the car. We'll, of course, have the soft top because it'll probably be easy to remove. Let's see, I want it to be... Headlights, I want them to be, like... Okay, no, I don't like the grille being, like, low or, like, high up. No, I want, like, the front end to be, like, a little flat with, like, a little bit of, like, curve in it. And now, after that, we can just work on removing the roof now. Okay, is there a transparent option? That is not transparent, that's terrible. No, we gotta go looking. Let's see, I believe there is, in fact, a transparent option. Okay. Okay, I don't want that, but let's see. On car. Okay, global. Thank you for the global textures, because they have a transparent option. Hallelujah. This is incredible. I can remove roofs, and I love it. Okay, we gotta get rid of that. That was me trying to experiment on how to remove this thing. Okay, let's see now. There are a lot of things to do for this car. This car is also going to be very simple because the inside isn't super complex. In fact, the inside is going to be like very simple. Like very, very simple. It's not even going to have like interior body panels because interior body panels would add weight and make this thing more expensive. And we want this thing to be like the bare minimum, kinda. Okay, that orange is nice and all, that gold's nice, that purple's weird, that brown looks like poop. Now, I want like a royal color purple, like a royal one. Okay, that looks like the color of royalty. Okay, let's see, now we need a pearl and all sorts of different things. We got, make sure, okay, blue is nice and all, but I think yellow would actually go better, since yellow is the opposite of purple. Yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. Anyway, at some point I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to use a text-to-speech program instead, because I am not feeling too well, but yep, Bream. Bream is a new color, and it's that. Okay, now what do we need? We need a few other things, and they're not all going to be Bream.
Now we need a dashboard. I chose this dashboard. as I have the same one and a lot of other cars, and this dashboard is very simple to add onto. After we adjust it, we're going to have to change the material. Cars from the 1910s usually have dashboards made of wood, so I need a wood-like texture. I'm going to start with a steel texture, give it a wood color. Increase the scratch amount to 100. And with that, a new color is born. I introduced to you Katydid, a new addition to my supply of global color options. Katydid is a nice color, but it needs some adjustment to look more like wood and less like metal. I'm gonna start by adjusting the contrast. I'm also going to slightly adjust the color as well, so it shines slightly less. Now we move on to the exterior of the car, where we have to remove the doors, because most cycle cars don't have doors. Now we must cover up the behind seat section. This is to make the car look slightly better, as you guessed. This panel is also going to be made out of Katydid. Now we skip to the interior. There's going to be some basic seats, a very old-timey steering wheel, and we're even gonna add a gear shifter and a speedometer. The speedometer is going to be the only modern item in the car, as it's one of the only speedometers that actually functions and works in BeamNG Drive. I'm going to add a gated manual. This will make the car look really cool from the inside, and will give the illusion of being a 6-speed. This car is based on cars that existed before 6-speed transmissions even existed. We'll add some pedals, 3 of them, since this is a manual. You can't have a car without a face. So I'm going to try and get this car a happy-looking face. It's going to have LED headlights and a big smile and grille, similar to a Miata. Now it's time for tail lights. Since this is the king of all cycle cars, it needs to have the bare minimum of luxury. Tail lights fall into that category of bare minimum luxury. We're also going to add a license plate as well. We'll also add an exhaust pipe for the mighty 40 horsepower inline 3. We'll give this car cool wire wheels to make it look like an old-timey car that looks like it's on bicycle wheels. Three-speed manual, 5-inch width tires, crappy drum brakes. No aerodynamics, very basic interior, no safety, generic comfort suspension. And with that, the car is finally complete. Now, let's take it to BeamNG Drive. Unfortunately, the original color did not stay. So at some point, I'm going to have to fix that. But we're gonna take it out for a spin, and we're gonna have a calm drive, specifically for relaxation. It'll be a couple minutes without any commentary, just simple, relaxing driving. For a car with 40 horsepower, it's doing better than expected. The drive hopefully won't take too long.
Darn it!
I'm sorry for not speaking much in the video. I don't feel too well. The drive was really fun. As this car has a very small amount of power, but its lightweight allows it to feel fast, giving it the feeling of a proper economy car, the way an economy car should be. Ultra lightweight, but fun in the end of the day. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye.